Watching WCTV Eyewitness News. The Good Morning Show starts now.
6:28 now, and this is a live view from our tower camera right outside of our station. It's looking a little hazy out there.
Yeah, definitely looking a little hazy out there.
Yeah, the sun's trying to come up, but it doesn't look like it's going to be too bright and sunny. I don't know.
It's going to be one of those days where you step outside and you feel it. You know what I'm saying? One of those icky sticky ones. Happy Monday, everybody.
Yes.
It's June. It's supposed to be kind of icky sticky.
Yeah, we expect it to be hot, that's for sure.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Goodness.
And that's not changing anytime soon. But maybe we can find enough showers to help prevent those temperatures from getting too high. I see most of the numbers this morning right around 70 degrees. You know, a couple of degrees outside of them. We're at 72 in Tallahassee. It's 68 in Live Oak. Perry and Bainbridge at 70, Valdosta we're at 71. Been watching the same little area south of the Franklin County Barrier Islands with quite an impressive lightning show. That is getting weaker as it moves a little further south, finally starting to give some of our coastal areas a break after some decent rains earlier this morning. But right now you see Highway 98 and Highway 319, things are drier now than they've been. Most of us are probably going to see highs that get to around 90. The key will be when we get those afternoon showers. And usually when we get some of the morning showers near the coast, that bodes well for more afternoon showers. The sooner they start, the more that we get. Maybe we can keep those numbers from getting too far past 90. I see lots of humidity in the forecast this week, lots of hot too. Fewer showers over the next few days, lots to break down. I'll get to it. Full forecast in just a couple of minutes.
In Tallahassee, police say a motorcyclist who was involved in an overnight accident on Saturday has died. TPD responded to that crash involving a motorcycle and sedan on the 2400 block of Mission Road Saturday night. The man riding the motorcycle was taken to a local hospital but did not survive his injuries. Abbott Nutrition says its baby formula plant in Michigan is finally back open. The facility was shut down in February because of a recall tied to contamination. CBS News correspondent Wendy Gillette is in New York with why the development is so important.
The nation's largest producer of baby formula, Abbott Nutrition's plant in Sturgis, Michigan, is operating once again. The factory was closed down for 4 months following a recall after 4 babies who drank formula from the plant developed bacterial infections. 2 of them died. The reopening came under new restrictions set by the FDA, an agency under investigation for its handling of the lead-up to the plant closure and recall. Abbott Nutrition said in a statement it, quote, will ramp production as quickly as we can while meeting all requirements. The shutdown exacerbated a nationwide baby formula shortage. Across the country, almost 74% of shelves are empty. 10 states are 90% out of baby formula. Baby Chloe can't tolerate dairy and now can only drink one specific type of formula.
Just terrifying to think, you know, what if I couldn't find her specific formula, because it's not like Chloe can just eat whatever is available.
On Friday, President Biden tweeted that the U.S. has secured another 33 million bottles of formula from Nestle, adding that means more than 127 million bottles are heading to stores soon. The administration flew formula from Europe, invoked the Wartime Defense Production Act, and eased import rules for foreign manufacturers. But the crisis still left desperate parents searching for formula in food banks and at doctors' offices, wherever there was any kind of supply. Abbott will first start production at the plant of special formulas distributed to healthcare providers. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
It'll take about 3 weeks, though, for consumers to see baby formula from that Michigan plant back on the store shelves.
In some other news, Second Harvest of the Big Bend is disappointed by Governor DeSantis' veto of $1 million in state funding. They plan to use that money to expand distribution and get food to more people in more rural communities.
Incredibly disappointed about the decisions that were made yesterday regarding the statewide budget and, of course, the way it's impacting Second Harvest of the Big Bend. But we woke up this morning and we brushed it off, and we have gone back to work, and we know that we're just going to dig in, lean in, and work just that much harder for our community to make sure that there are not neighbors going without.
And Van Pelt saying that the community doesn't have to worry. It won't stop their momentum to continue to serve the community.
And the state doubling the amount of money going to the city of Tallahassee's Tempo program. $500,000 will allow the city to help an additional 150 young people ages 16 to 24 who are out of school and out of work. Tempo helping them earn their GEDs and providing scholarships to earn credentials at vocational or technical schools.
Leon County Schools, one of a handful of districts left out of school recognition funds until now. Governor DeSantis telling the Department of Education last week to ignore a plan passed by lawmakers, making those districts ineligible to receive millions of dollars. Leon County Schools Superintendent Rocky Hanna saying he appreciates the governor's change of heart, but all the drama was unwarranted.
It had been ludicrous for him to take money away from teachers and paraprofessionals and support staff and school administrators just to be vindictive and just to punish us for not kissing the ring and following, every single thing the Department of Health said.
Hanna says he doesn't regret his decision to impose a mask mandate for Leon County schools for most of the school year, saying he felt it was the right decision to keep his students and faculty safe.
Big health news happening in Tallahassee. FSU and TMH are moving forward on plans to build the first academic medical center in the city. The FSU Health Tallahassee Center will offer advanced medical training and research opportunities. It's funded by $125 million signed in the new state budget Thursday. FSU President Richard McCullough says the goal is to provide better health care and recruit more physician scientists to Tallahassee.
We want to increase research in the life sciences at Florida State University. That will help us become a better university, perhaps get into the AAU and rise in the rankings and just be a better research university, and to provide better health care for Tallahassee.
The 5-floor facility is expected to be on the TMH campus. FSU projects the center will bring in more than $217 million annually and support more than 350 permanent jobs.
In Valdosta this past Saturday, a big one for the Valdosta State football program, hosting their first Titletown showcase under Tremaine Jackson. Student athletes from all over the Southeast, Ohio, and even Texas on hand to see their skills grow and do so in front of college coaches from Division I schools to Division III schools in Wintersville this weekend, all seeking talent. And for VSU, it's about helping kids see their dreams come true.
We really try to put on a really good camp. Most people charge people money to come to a camp just to get the money. We really want to give tools to guys so that they can go be better, and we can see, get an up-close evaluation on them. So when we go out in the fall, we kind of have an idea of who they are. If we can help the professional, help a kid get a scholarship, we want to do that. At the end of the day, we're about helping kids, and so we want them to be at Valdosta State, but we're just about helping kids.
And if you missed out this past Saturday, don't worry. Round 2 is coming to Titletown next weekend. How about some good news out of Thomasville? Now, a part of this story is about 4 Thomasville boys that have changed the meaning of your average lemonade stand, dedicating their summer days to giving back and giving hope.
Now, the other half of this story is about a vivacious 6-year-old girl named Presley Blaylock, who was recently diagnosed with childhood cancer. As our Jacqueline Harold shares, both of their stories meet at the corner of Nottingham Drive.
Life hands this community lemons. Thomas, Neil, JC, and William make lemonade.
It was very successful last year, so hoping it can be the same this year.
What started off as your typical lemonade stand quickly turned into a mission to give back.
It's been pretty cool. We like donating and helping people out that are in need.
Last year, the boys were able to raise $5,000 selling lemonade, chips, cookies, and barbecue sandwiches. But it's not just the money that's brought them back to the corner of Nottingham Drive and Old Monticello Road. Instead, it's a little girl named Presley.
Presley is our daughter, and she was recently diagnosed with cancer, childhood cancer. So we are just getting started into our 15-month-long journey of her treatment.
There you go! Presley is described by her mother as vivacious and the little boss of the family. And while the news of her diagnosis has changed their lives,
Absolutely gut-wrenching when it's your child. So it's terrifying. You don't know what's going to happen. All we can do is pray and hope that her treatment completely heals her.
Her story has also touched many others, including those behind the stand.
It sucks to have cancer when you're little, so we just want to help them as much as possible and help her get over it.
So the boys dusted off their tent, baked their cookies, and prepared a fresh batch of lemonade, raising over $5,000 once again, drawing in donations from the community, both big and small, and even law enforcement.
We'd like to give you $500.
Proving that you can start small and still make a big impact.
There's no way to properly thank anyone for all that everyone's done for us. I don't know how to thank everyone. Just from the bottom of our hearts, from my family's hearts, we are so grateful and thankful and blessed by everyone who's supporting us right now and supporting Presley.
We're told the boys were able to raise around $5,300 and are still receiving donations. You can give directly to the Pray for Presley Venmo, which can be found on our website at wctv.tv. There you can also find more information on the next lemonade stand.
Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, we start here on 24-hour temperature cast. The numbers are going to move slow this morning, but they'll start to climb. The key will be, when do we start to see more of those afternoon pop-up showers? The sooner, the better if we want to keep those temperatures from getting too far past 90. And of course, with plenty of humidity around this afternoon, this evening, and tonight, even when the showers stop, those overnight temperatures are going to stay up. Now, we've seen quite a few showers early this morning, especially down near the coast, which is pretty common in the summer months. And usually when we see the activity near the coast in the morning hours, we get more showers developing in the afternoon. So that bodes well for better chances to help out those thirsty lawns, gardens, and greens this afternoon. I see a lot of these showers finally making a little progress drifting south away from the Franklin County barrier islands and the coast, but we still have at least a little bit of activity, maybe as far north as Highway 98 in parts of Wakulla. So we've got some showers still this morning. Here's how most of them have been sort of just drifting. Some of the ones to the south stayed pretty stationary for a while, but now pushing a little bit more south. And we saw some in South Georgia that were actually lifting towards the north and east. Those have since fizzled out. Most of our temperatures are right around 70 degrees. Nice to see some numbers that start with a 6, like in Quincy and Thomasville at 68 degrees or Camilla at 69. Today, it's going to be about those afternoon pop-up showers. I think we've got a lot of ingredients in place. Plus, we still have a little bit of energy in the upper part of the atmosphere that helped trigger some of the showers yesterday. We should get plenty out there again this afternoon. Now, after today, that additional energy is gone, and that means fewer opportunities to generate those showers. So while I'm not taking the rain chances out of the forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to lower those rain chances, and then maybe by the end of the week we'll start looking for a new boundary to try to get here. Those boundaries usually struggle to make it this far south this time of the year, but we'll watch and we'll see how that interacts with our forecast by, say, like Friday. This out here is still Tropical Storm Alex. It no longer looks very well defined or symmetrical, but there's still plenty of showers north and east of that center. We're still calling it a tropical storm. Winds are at 65 miles per hour as of the 5 o'clock advisory. The 2 a.m. advisory had them at 70 miles per hour, so it was a little stronger. Getting a little weaker, moving quickly to the north and east. It's going to get past Bermuda today, and it gets over those cooler waters of the North Atlantic. It's going to lose more and more of those tropical characteristics. So this one, a good one to wake everyone up. Brought some serious rain to parts of South Florida. We'll be ready for the next one. Winds on the Gulf today, southeast first, southwest later, 8 to 16, and seas maybe as much as 2 to 4 feet. It's 70s this morning, a few upper 60s. Got rain chances like 40%, a little higher near the coast. This afternoon, I think our rain chances inland are going to be around 60%, so a good chance to see some more of those showers, and hopefully that means we don't get too far past 90. Tonight, it's back near 70. The showers should fizzle by the time the sun sets, and our forecast for the next 7 days got a lot of hot and a lot of humid coming our way, especially Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, when I think our rain chances will be at their slimmest. Maybe by Friday, that next boundary gets close enough to help enhance those shower chances again, and that should be able to slow down some of that heat.